Zoom, 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 let go.
What up, what up? You can't see me here today, back again. You already know what it is. Rimworld Alpha 13, a colony builder simulator by Tynan and Sylvester. So we are back continuing. We just had a raid, and now I'm cleaning up the dead bodies of those who tried to oppose. They should have known better, but we laid them down. It was like 3 tribes persons, and they really didn't pose much of a threat, but you know how it is. You come knocking on this door and ignore the graves, the warning graves, you will get what you get. So in our last episode, we continue building boundary walls around the whole perimeter, and we used the tunnel wall trap defense method. Shout out to my man Blaan Sarge who turned me on to that. It's a great defensive method. We also fended off this raid, as I was just saying, with these 3 attackers. So yeah, we're gonna bury them. We took the clothes. Now we're gonna expand a little bit. I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of housekeeping, house cleaning, and also expand a little bit. So let's see how my colony is coming along. And what's up to everybody, man? Thank y'all for stopping through as usual, man. Really enjoy Rimworld. So got my man in here, he chopping up a hair, chopping up that bunny. We need that bunny meat. We got people who were injured in the fight. They either took arrow shots, they got hit. One person had like cracked ribs, I believe. This room right here I just built is gonna be like a recreation room slash work room as well, but they're gonna be doing recreation. They got a chessboard in there. I'm gonna put a little party spot in there. This here is my infirmary, and I'm adding plants to it. You know, plant life always makes everybody feel good. It spices up the scenery. Also helps with the breathing. You know, the carbon dioxide breathing out the oxygen, helping your patients heal better. So that's what we're doing right now. Looks like everybody's actually healing up pretty well. So that's good. That's good. So yeah, like I said, this room right now, I don't have a finished floor. I'm putting a party spot right there. You see she's in there already building up the chessboard. That's what I like. I shout out to you for coming right over and building up the chessboard. And let me know if you watch and you like and you want to get your name in one of these series. I can name some of the people after people. Oh, and on that as well, Rimworld finally released for Steam. So if you're on Steam, its release is one of like the top sellers right now, man. I feel like I found a gem when I found this game before it got really big. But yeah, it's available on Steam, and it's the Alpha 14. This is the Alpha 13 that we're playing. So the Alpha 14 has new elements to the storytelling, and it has expansions and of course fixes. But the modding community is still humongous. So yes, pick up Rimworld if you wanted to wait till it came out on Steam, or you can still get it directly from the developer. So yeah, we just laid the floor down in one of our rooms. Like I said, these are our bedrooms in this center compound. Right now they got dirt still in there, but we're gonna work on that. We're gonna continue. This is the trap method right here, the defensive trap method. And we're gonna lay these traps, and you see that the enemy is forced to come that way. There is no door, so they're welcome to just come right in. I'm doing it up here at the northeast as well. You know, gonna have that laid out for anybody that wants to come through. Anybody can get it. Also gonna have to mine this out, and because the way the ground was, I couldn't build my wall all the way across. Because the land was basically unusable for structures. I'm gonna have to mine away some areas so that I can put a turret up there, but we'll get to that in a moment. So you see my people working. See, she's creating the traps. Still need to put some more flooring down in here, but we good. I'm gonna go ahead and put some batteries right here. You're creating this energy with your solar panels and with the wood burning joints, but you got to put batteries down to store the energy. Otherwise at night you'll lose power, and so it will run. And these new wooden energy sources, they'll keep pumping, but of course you ain't getting no solar energy, so you need these batteries. It'll store it during the day. You'll see them fill up with this little yellow meter indicating, and then you'll be good at night. So yeah, I am going to put a wall here. This is my freezer refrigerator, if you want to call it, and it's storing these different items of food. So I'm gonna expand this wall. Okay, so yeah, hop back up here. Like I said, this land right here was unusable, so I had to stop right there with that top wall, but I could still use the trap method defense because I had to leave it open anyway, so I figured I'd work it around that way. Then I'm just gonna get my people to add clearance in this mountain right here to the left. This is all mountain and it's in the way, and I have this turret right here that needs some power so it can shoot the enemies. As soon as they enter that method, they get trapped up, clamp, clamp, clamp. Then they start feeling the bullet fire from the turret. So yeah, my people be right on it with they constructing. You see, I just opened this area up, but I gotta close that off. I'm gonna close that off. Why did I break that down? I don't know. Oh, okay, I want to put a door right there so they have another way to get out. This may or may not be a good idea. The enemy may try to attack the doors. I think they made the enemies even smarter for traps like this. People are actually drilled through the mountains now in the next version. So yeah, they're constantly tweaking the AI, which makes this a great game, man. So much strategy, and the stories that come from this, man, is crazy. You know, people get the plague, people get attacked, your dog get attacked. You know, people will die on you, squirrels, beavers, like it's crazy, man. Anything can happen in this game. It just creates an awesome story that you tell people about and you'll be tripping out. So yeah, I'm also gonna expand this room. This is a storage room. This stores the different materials and goods that you have. So what I'm gonna do is make it big. Now there used to be a limit, and I believe it's still in place. Like if you make a room too big, the ceiling can't support it without proper beams holding the roof up. So when you make it bigger than about 9 squares, I believe, that's when you face the issue, and you'll get these notifications that the ceiling crumbled. It could kill people, it causes rubble, it destroys things. So what I'm doing is leaving the center part of that wall, and that'll be like the support beam, and it should make it so that I can expand the whole room and make it one room without having to wall it off or make just separate walled rooms. That's what I used to do, but then I figured this out. You basically can make support beams and it'll count it instead of doing a whole wall. So yeah, so like I say, my storage stockpiles are just filling up, man. We're growing so much, we're getting so many resources, and I know even when this next harvest comes of this cotton that I've planted and the strawberries, it's gonna fill up. I'm gonna need another storage space, and I'm also gonna need like a dumping stockpile for trash in a moment. But yeah, this shows growth, man. We are happy that we are growing. That's what you want, man. You just want to keep seeing that growth. So I'm liking my expansions. You know, it look kind of complex. Oh, you know what? And I can't have this wall up either, because the cooling units, the AC units that you have to cool your freezer to make it a fridge, well, it's like real life. Some heat has to come out. If you're making that code and you're using some type of mechanized, you know, engine or whatever, there's always a byproduct, and the byproduct is heat. So that heat will fill up your rooms and kill you. It will kill people. If I left this walled off, oh, people will be dropping dead, heat strokes. You also can make a death room for people. Oh man, beavers are interesting because they kind of can be a problem, but they kind of stay away. But they're actually a bigger problem to the ecosystem itself, because they eat up all the trees and they just ravage them. So you kind of have to make a choice. Do you want to go fight the beavers, or do you try to ignore them? If you ignore them, they may only eat a certain amount and leave. But if you don't, man, they could eat up all the trees and you run out of wood. They'll destroy everything, man. The beavers are ruthless. So, but they don't attack your colony directly. So it's just something to consider. So yeah, I'm working this out. I wanted to make it where I'm expanding this room. At first I was trying to make it where you kind of have the double doors so that the cold air wouldn't seep out, but that ain't working out. So I'm just gonna expand it Just expand it, make it bigger. We're gonna need another freezer eventually too, just to store this food. The colony is growing, man, and this is such a great thing. Oh, this is such a great thing, man. So yeah, thank you for checking out Rimworld, man. Thank you for checking out Rimworld. It's available on Steam now. Just became available. I think it's like $29.99, but it is a full game. Even though this says alpha, this is a full game, and you will put hundreds of hours into it, man. I love this game, man, and he will continue to support it and grow it. And so in the next one, we'll deal with these beavers. I'm gonna go on and stop it right here. You can't see me. Rimworld Alpha 13. We'll probably move to 14 too. I'll bring this to a close at some point, but thank you for rocking with me. You know what you must do. Make your next move your best move. Peace.
You can see me, your favorite gamer.
First on the track. Zoom, 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 let go. Zoom, 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 let go.